somewhere I think say should be a week or 2 weeks ago. And me baba ye video ameka say no kwan ni nyame anim ni. Me hu ne say especially me electricity ne bo akosro. Me explaining sense no. That time na MPP4 eden sem na me we mahama electricity and say say. Me ka say MPP4 the year politics there but ma NDC phone hu ne say MPP politics a womo de ade ne ye na ye politics inti momo fi da bi no kwai bi wom no mo nhwem na omo enye emaye ye da nyame asese ende aban no under PURC technically untumi nka say omo ye and anyway PURC ye kan omo ni na you know you see, senior PURC 14 no, untumi nka so mo ya ban per se ana so mo ya ban okay, obi baby say PURC for you then. Now PURC what it stands for? What PURC stands for? The Public Utilities Regulatory Commission, right? PURC, that's what it stands for. Public Utilities Regulatory Commission. Now, they are an independent statutory body, but they are established by the governments of Ghana. Into what I said, the make us a PURC crano. So because at the end of the day, they've been established now, so they are meant to be independent. Well, into who baby on for monche. But anyway, PURC for share a year utilities so. Now your baba complaining say electricity a cost ro a cost media electricity na me complaining say a cost ro no. And the omo ababonten eden sema baba to dwa wo mo tre Ghana for say omo ate so. Omwate electricity no eso by a year 4.8%, and our omwate insurance so by 3.06%. And you know that's some good news. We'll go to the story and read the inform me a year into so no. It was your first time or has subscribing, now click the notification bell on the so. We understand latest news be about one sa ebeka. Book near that screen is on your friend or your action plan for weight loss. And you see over 4 million Ghanaians with kidney disease. Dr. Samayati Asye say kidney disease adie bakwa etide papa yefu kese. Nti wefunya sha say ye kese pe mesrew de obeye bia obema wefu akofom no ye ne nkofom. Book near that screen is on. Your friend or your action plan for weight loss. Na book no ne guy name Ankrofo diama no ahwene pankasa omo to book ne pia be dia dance here. So who approach you now per hard copy of the book and one is call Amazon. Now we place you order. O place you order book no baby will be a location the book ne beba. There is a link in the comment box. You can click on it and get the book. And I say number near that screen is on 055-807-4986. Call that number and then you get the book. Now, young call a year story no emu. As the Public Utilities Regulatory Commission (PURC) has announced a reduction in electricity and water tariffs following its 2026 second quarter review. As the electricity tariffs will decrease by 4.81%, while water tariffs will reduce by 3.06%, effective April 1st. Now we are going to do just some simple mathematics and then get to understand water tariffs reduction and then what it means now. Also, the commission said the adjustment reflects changes in key economic factors such as the Ghana cedi to US dollar exchange rates, inflation, and the cost of natural gas used for power generation. Into the entire and the year so dollar above form, inflation above form, and then natural gas, what you see, and also cost above form. The review also introduces a commercial electric vehicle charging tariff aimed at supporting Ghana's transition to a year 5 cleaner energy, right? Anyway, so this is the letter. Let me try to read the letter, and then we'll go do some maths and try to understand what's going on here. As the 2026 second quarter tariff review decision for electricity and water. Background: the Public Utilities Regulatory Commission (PURC) wishes to inform consumers of electricity and water that the existing electricity and water tariffs have been reviewed a year downwards to take effect from April 1st, 2026. These adjustments have been carried out in line with the Commission's mandate to review tariffs on a quarterly basis to reflect developments within the quarter. The quarterly reviews track and incorporate movements in key factors for which their variability affects the operations of utility service providers, USPs. These factors are the exchange rates between the Ghana cedi, and we all know that. So basically, the exchange rate, how it affects it, factors under consideration, and electricity generation mix, hydrothermal mix. The projected hydrothermal generation mix for the quarter under review remained the same as 20.90% from the hydro generation and 79.10% from thermal generation as applied in the multi-year tariff. Hey, Chalebagana pan. Hey. Into today, Akosombo or the hydro power no, am just 20% of your capacity na. I said the projected hydrothermal generation mix for the quarter under review remained the same, 20.90. Naturally, we get 20 from hydro and 70 from thermal, right? And then mainly near Becca Ghana, Nyamkania no mainly na nyako sombumpo na maye the thermal plants no. That's interesting. Wow. Okay, so that's that. Let's go do some maths and let's understand. I am concerned about the electricity, but I also do the calculation for the water so that we all understand. We all get what is going on. Now, electricity now say 4.81. Now let's go do the mathematics and then understand what's going on. Into your baby sa AI. Na AI no. Atrechen semoni so ni ahwe. Into no. If I pay 300 cedis for electricity every month, and the bill has now been reduced by 4.81%. What do I pay now for? Oh, that be if I pay 300 cedis for electricity every week, right? And see, every week, that's me. Every week I pay for 300 cedis for electricity every week. Yeah. So if I pay 300 cedis for electricity every week and the bill has now been reduced by 4.81%, what do I pay now for a week? So let's see the mathematics and then get to understand what is going on. And I'll say a reduction of 4 points now, blah blah blah, 14 cedis. This is here and make here 285 cedis. Okay. In order for me to know, no. Okay, so 285 cedis. So if 300 cedis lasted for a week with the reduction at play, how long will same 300 cedis last me for? So semitia 300 cedis 1 week na ende yet so by 4.81 sisi ano saying how many days na ebeba beka ho basically no at least some 8 hours be. And so see your 300 cedis will now last about 1 week and 8 to 9 hours instead of exactly 1 week. Okay, into Sisiano, into Sonobema Ebia 1 week and some days, and some days and a day at best, because I say 1 week and then 8 to 9 hours. Into Sisia menya 8 or 9 hours. Akamu. Now the truth of the matter is say I wished say the reduction would be more. That's the truth. I wished said the reduction would be more. But it is a reduction into the yebesomsa at least obeying the minyayanka reduction ebe more, but we know ball we go hold them like that. So water bill. So if I paid 200 cedis as water bill for a month with a reduction rate of, what's the new reduction rate of 3.06% now, how much do I pay for the new month? Into water bill no, and also reduction. You can say 200 cedis a month. As you are saying now, bet you 193. And you can say 194. Okay, so you bet you 194. And 200 cedis are ya so CCR by 6 cedis. And yeah, I mean, yenya ya Ghana de ekase yeti bibi so yepese ye hu se yate so se hu what you say, but ni nemu no ye be fa ne sa be ne den ade enye se bia ne plan ye ne ye complain de, but ne ade ya plan grass ye betia ya de da complain ne de ngrofo complain, but ene interest ye complain ya ye ntia enti no yate so dia yenya ya nkante so no be mo, but enye hwe ye be som sa ebusuafo mo ntre mo adwo comment box ni mo be da se.